Hey, so part two to my last video that I just made before on fashion. This one will be addressing leveling up your image so you don't feel anxious anywhere you go. So, in my last video, the main point that I wanted to talk about was fit. And in this video, the main point that I want to talk about is the mindset. I'm the best dressed in the room, in this situation. I'm the best dressed in this room. Hands down. So, the reason that this mindset is crucial for leveling up, and it's one of the many mindsets you can choose to use that'll just make your life a lot better in the long term, I believe, because it's happened to me. When I started doing this, lots of good things started happening to me, and I'll go into them right now. So, the importance of it is that as soon as you dress slightly above average or above the rest of the room, you're going to see so much more changes in the way people see you, as well as the way you see yourself when you go out, and it'll change your whole life just going out. You'll receive compliments that you never had before. Most people don't compliment anyone anymore, which is kind of sad to see, and I'll talk about that later as well. But that's why it's important. So you might think, oh, I don't want to have that mindset because I'm not trying to compete with anyone. I'm not trying to make them feel worse about themselves. And I want you to understand that I'll go into a bit of psychology here. I'm going to call it a reverse mindset. That's going to hold you back. That mindset isn't good for you, and it'll only keep you in the same spot you are now. So you won't be able to level up if you can't get past that. This mindset sounds simple. It's actually a bit harder to do than you think, because the knowledge you have to have of the clothes that you wear and how to dress a bit better than the rest of everyone else takes a bit of experience and a bit of time. So this mindset might be harsh, but it's true. And if you can't do it, it's going to hold you back from being a leader in your group that you're in, and also someone who's confident. So just keep that in mind. So once you accept that you can move forward, I am the best dressed in the room. And through a versatile range of clothes, you can become the best dressed and have the best aesthetic. So, for example, you're on a date with someone, or you're just with a group of friends going to a bar that's like a nice quality bar. You'll wear, if you don't know, then most people would wear like a nice shirt, some jeans, some shoes, and they'll call it quits there. And that's completely normal. That's fine. That's what everyone does. But to be a bit better in the situation than you were the last time you went there when you dressed like that and like everyone else, you can get a nice jacket. You can put that over the top. You can get a shirt that's tucked in, a clean belt, clean pair of pants, clean shoes. To make it simple, I have a really nice jacket and I got it from Zara. I like it a lot. It's just it's a navy one. I lost it recently, but we won't go into that. It's a navy blue one, and I wear a white blank shirt underneath it that fits me well. I tuck it into my pants, wear just a nice silver belt buckle, and then I have just a pair of jeans that fit me well as well. See how most of the things that I'm wearing, it's not about necessarily how they are different from everything else, but it's more about just how they fit me. So those two pieces go together. They're a white shirt and some denim, like blue cotton jeans. They suit each other. Blue and white go well together. So I know that. So I put it together like that with my navy jacket. Already you can see that it's a blue theme, blue and white sort of thing going on. Next, white socks. I usually always wear white socks. Someone told me a while ago that white socks are, versatile in everything you can wear. So now I just pretty much only wear white socks, especially to places like the gym, which I'll go into in a second. And then I'll just wear a pair of Docs. To finish it off, I'll wear a pair of Docs, which I got for pretty cheap. I got it for about $100, $140 on half price from the website. If you can just wear a nice black pair of sneakers with that, like a pair of Reeboks or Nike, say low dunks or something like that, do that. Next, say you're going to the gym. Have a versatile wardrobe for that is You just wear a blank shirt that like fits you well as well. It can be like a box fitting shirt that's gray or something and it has like a design in the middle, like a gym design or something like that. Or it can just be a blank shirt. I prefer blank shirts. Or it could be a tank like the one I'm wearing now. This one's a bit more custom because it's sort of like a fitted tank. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know where I got it from. But if you can find one that's like sort of tapers to your body, then that's perfect. That can also do a charm for your confidence. And then you wear a pair of shorts like I'm wearing here. As you can see, I'm actually about to go to the gym, so that's why. And then to finish it off, if you want some nice looking shoes to be just above the rest, using that mindset of I'm the best dressed in the room, just get some like low Nike Panda Dunks, which essentially, if you don't know what Panda means, it's just black and white Dunks. And lots of people have them, but it's a really nice looking shoe. That's why lots of people have them. You can get that from the Nike website. You can also get most of the stuff from the Nike website. Let's be honest, you can get a t-shirt and shorts from the Nike website. Most of the gym stuff is from there. So you can just look there. You don't have to look anywhere else. Don't make it too fancy. Don't make it hard for yourself. One more thing. I'll give you a quick example about a time where this mindset actually changed the whole perspective of how I saw myself because of how other people saw me, because of how I dressed. So it was like a step process, and I got there because of this, and there's much quicker ways you can get to it. But this is one of the most effective ways that I kept my confidence and my self-esteem up high instead of letting it go down after just receiving a small compliment. I was in a group of people, and in this situation, they were at my house, about 10 of them just outside. We were sitting around the table and we were playing a game of cards, a drinking game. And one of the cards came up and said, who in the group is the best dressed person here now? And there was like 10 of us. And I had voted my friend Dante because he's like a fashionista. He just looks amazing in clothes and he just knows his stuff. So I said Dante, some other friends said another guy in the group, and then surprisingly enough to me, about 4 or 5 people said me. So it was almost 50% of the people said that I looked the best, and everyone else was like indecisive about it, which was actually like a massive compliment to me because the guy that I was competing against, he was dressed really well, but also he was 6'3" and like he was built like an athlete. So that was when I was just beginning in understanding of clothes and stuff like that, and just coming into my own, feeling confident in my own body and that sort of stuff because I was dressing well. So that's an example of a time where dressing well really paid off, and everyone was really, really nice about it. They said like some good, really nice things about me during that time. And it kind of boosted my self-esteem as well, because that's the sort of reaction you want to receive from people when you're wearing stuff that is slightly better than the rest of everyone else. That's the sort of reaction you're going to get, especially. So once you have a better understanding of the different types of clothes that are appropriate for each occasion, you can one-up everyone else by using accessories like rings, hats, glasses, necklaces, and also standout pieces of clothing. So before I wrap this all up and summarize it, basically, jewelry you can choose on your skin. You don't have to get anything crazy for jewelry. Sometimes we just get cheap, like $2 rings, silver rings that are just clean, they look nice. They help bring everything together in the outfit, meaning that it all looks sort of like everything complements each other. But the way you get the right looking ring is for your skin tone. So I like to wear a lot of silver rings. Gold doesn't look as good on me because of my hue of my skin. You'll find out after a pretty long time. And like I said in my last video, is if you try jewelry on and you see what sort of jewelry looks better on you and your skin tone. Like for example, I wear a silver necklace, I wear silver jewelry usually. And I do want to move into gold, but if you start off with silver, for most people, you'll be fine. It's just gonna finish and tie up your outfit. One other thing, standout pieces of clothing. What do I mean by that? So, like I was saying, the navy jacket that I had really was really clean, but it was just good fitting, and it was a nice color, and the material was different. So people would say, "Oh, that's that's a new jacket," and they were saying, "Yeah," and they were all really surprised about it. It was all like a really genuine, complimented thing that I received from wearing just that jacket, and that was my standout piece of clothing. The other things you can have is like some really nice pair of boots or sneakers. They'll help you stand out so much more. This is now my outro as well, so I'm done with the video. That's it. In summary, the mindset of I'm the best dressed in the room. And that's important because you want to have the self-esteem and confidence. You don't want to be the guy that feels sorry for himself. We've all been there, but it's time to move on. Number 3, have a good versatile understanding of the different situations that you can wear different sorts of clothing. So that can happen through experience or through just going out through repeated experience, like trials, trying to get to understanding of what people usually wear in different scenarios. I've given you guys a few examples that will help you out with that. And once you understand all of that stuff, you can accessorize, get some rings. Those rings will tie all your outfit together. Or if you want to level up even further, you can get a stand-up piece of clothing, because that stand-up piece of clothing will receive so many compliments and your self-esteem will go up so much higher and you feel so confident in yourself. Trust me. Courage can change any outcome. So don't stop trying.